Once again, thank you so much for allowing us into your space. And of course, Dorothy Namayemba is already here with us. Now, into the bulletin, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has hailed the Prime Minister Robina Nabbanja as a dedicated and loyal servant who has always executed her assignment with total commitment and love. Museveni made these remarks while gracing the Prime Minister's Thanksgiving ceremony in Kakumiro district on Saturday, 21st June 2025, and that is today.
Upon arrival in Kakumiro district, President Museveni began by commissioning the Kakumiro Model Training and Scaling Agricultural Innovation Farm, which has been established for the community by Prime Minister Robina Nabbanja. In the company of the Prime Minister and other ministers, Museveni inspected various sections of the farm, including dairy, coffee and poultry, among others.
Now we also said.
Museveni also commissioned the Classic Hotel Kakumiro, another project owned by Prime Minister Robina Nabbanja.
Yes. Yoweri Kaguta Museveni.
At Mpasana Senior Secondary School grounds, hundreds of supporters gathered to attend Nabbanja's Thanksgiving ceremony. The Thanksgiving Mass was led by Kampala Archdiocese Bishop Right Reverend Paul Semogerere and was attended by other clerics, including the Mufti of Uganda, Sheikh Shaban Ramadhan Mubaje.
Ayi Mukama Katonda, tuli wano olwaleero nga omuzaana wo Right Honorable Robina Nabbanja, Prime Minister wa Uganda nga yeebaza.
Ministers Frank Tumwebaze, Matia Kasaija, Fred Byamukama, Dr. Chris Baryomosi, Godfrey Kavyanga, Kenneth Omona, Dr. Jane Ruth Acheng were among those who came to celebrate with the Prime Minister.
Excellency, Baibuli Nejira, Weryobiba, Nidyoli Sharura, Kuwejirenka Presidenti, Otwebe Meire, Wabibobu Senje, mu Uganda.
Nabbanja, who is serving as Uganda's first female Prime Minister, is also the woman member of Parliament for Kakumiro district.
Mukama wange wapo bwa Prime Minister, Owekitiibwa President, you are my hero. I can say that all that I have is because of you. Ninyowo wagoba kufora Prime Minister kurugo mbwa kansara. Muzeyi webale. Nicho nkweteire ojje tusime Mukama Ruhanga. Webale.
Addressing the public, Nabbanja recalled how she started her political journey way back in 1998 and the challenges she has faced over time along the way.
The president can make anybody. Mukama wange President ngira, apart from God, you are next to God. Munterero mungaro ni musima.
As a gesture of appreciation, Nabbanja presented a token of appreciation to the president.
Thank you, Your Excellency, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda. I have put my profile like I enumerated it here. Saying you gave me a distinguished order of the Crested Crane. I thank you for making me who I am. Muzei, I thank you for continued mentorship. I promise loyalty, continued unwavering support to you and the people of Uganda for God and my country.
President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni disclosed that she has been giving Nabbanja more work because she is very committed.
Nanyoni ngoza kushima Nabbanja kubanga okumukoma ngwabe minister ngwabe prime minister nkaba murozire ari mwisi mukozi.
He also preached against sectarianism and selfishness.
People who buy my milk are not all Church of Uganda people. They are all Ugandans of this religion, that religion, that religion. So exactly whose interests are you serving when you talk of tribes and religious sectarianism?
Museveni reminded the Bunyoro sub-region that embracing wealth creation initiatives such as the parish development model, emyoga and agriculture is the pathway to transforming and improving livelihoods. Robert Nyango, UBC News.
Well, thank you very much there, Robert Onyango. As now we look at the World Refugees Day. As Uganda moves closer to the 26th poll, refugees have been cautioned against being used by politicians for selfish interests. This call was made during the commemoration of the World Refugees Day for refugees around Kampala and the metropolitan areas.
In their hundreds, they gathered. In thousands, they converged. And in millions, they joined others across the world in celebration. It was World Refugee Day. And here in Uganda, the commemoration was held at Panyadoli Secondary School in Kiriandongo district. But behind the celebration was a message of giving hope to the displaced.
Refugees are not only seeking protection, they are seeking opportunity, dignity, and a fair chance to contribute to the communities they now call home.
It is that spirit of humanity that Uganda has exhibited over the years to the welcome of development partners and donors.
In a world where the refugee crisis is often met with closed borders and shrinking compassion, Uganda has shown a different path, a path of inclusion, resilience, and hope.
Uganda, true to its globally recognized open door policy, continues to lead by example. Today, the country hosts more than 1.9 million refugees and asylum seekers.
But behind this generosity lies a challenge of funding gaps.
Food assistance has drastically reduced, with WFP only able to support fewer than 650,000 people out of the 1.9 million refugees in need in Uganda.
This responsibility cannot be Uganda's alone. It has to be shared with the rest of the international community, especially the other 192 countries of the United Nations.
Besides calls for increased financial support towards refugee management in Uganda, calls for innovative mechanisms have been extended.
Let us remember that many of our leaders, including founders of the current NRM government, once lived as refugees. With discipline, resilience, and a commitment to return home, they overcame exile and restored peace that we all now enjoy.
As that is done, dialogue, as opposed to violence, has been preached as the ultimate avenue for peace for refugees to return home.
Uganda continues to advocate for peaceful solutions to regional conflicts and encourages dialogue as the most sustainable path to voluntary return.
Uganda is currently home to over 1.9 million refugees from across 34 countries, with South Sudan leading at 54%. The day's commemoration was held under the theme, "In Solidarity with Refugees, a world where refugees are welcomed." Henry Okrut, UBC.
Thank you very much there, Henry Okrut. Now, Minister for General Duties, Kasule Lumumba, chaired a tense Baraza where she demanded accountability from local leaders over gaps in service delivery. Lumumba says the engagement in part of the Office of the Prime Minister's strategy is to improve public service and empower citizens.
A sharp exchange erupted when the water department claimed 2 boreholes existed in one village, only for the LC1 chairperson to deny it, revealing discrepancies in official reports.
Give the microphone. Give me chairman. Water. Give the water.
It's only 1 borehole.
So where is the production well? Chairman says he's aware of only the borehole.
The chief administrative officer later blamed a typing error, which the minister rejected. Residents raised major concerns over 150 villages reportedly lack clean water due to salinity and absence of schools in some newly formed sub-counties.
We have 126 villages without water. Not because we didn't want to drill water, but because when we drill water there, it's too salty. Really, we need pipe water.
That is a big number. That's a big number. Not we have tried to the Ministry of Water to allocate these people more money.
They also confirmed the delivery of several key services, including roads, water infrastructure, value addition facilities, and economic empowerment programs such as EMIOGA, the YLP, WEB, and PDM.
There are some of the circle leaders who are ever.
However, reports of corruption persist.
What have you done, you as security? We have arrested people. There are files which are already in court. There are files which are still pending. We have recovered money and money and money. Can you all stand there and pledge to do your work before us, we the villagers, the voters of President Museveni? That I will still continue responding to issues.
In the neighboring Kole district, a similar Baraza exposed service delivery gaps. The district health officer was thrown out for failing to present a report, and Kole's national performance ranking dived from 11th position in 2022 to 136 in 2024.
First of all, how sure are we that what says is authentic? It's not for fault finding, but it's actually meant to enable us that yes, we give feedback to the communities and also get the feedback from the one each whether they have actually gone well.
We have picked up issues, and as policymakers and lawmakers, we know now where the gaps are, and we know now where we are supposed to come in and make follow-ups.
What has come out very clearly is that there is actually a grievance redress committee, but it has never been publicized. It's a silent committee. Now, what the OPM has stated is that that committee must be set up. I shouldn't wait for another Baraza. I should be able to raise it in that committee. They must investigate it, address it, and then another Baraza is where the results should be presented.
We always advise that once we've held a Baraza in a district, we encourage the leadership to go and hold these Barazas in all the sub-counties.
Minister Lumumba pledged to work with the key ministries to close the gaps, warning that poor performance not only hurts communities but risks future funding. Eddie Ulwa, UBC News.
Now, Uganda's National Science Week 2025 has ended on a high note, celebrating the country's bold journey from innovation to market-ready solutions. Held from June 15th to 20th at Kololo Independence Grounds under the theme Made in Uganda, Innovations to Market, the week-long event showcased breakthrough technologies and homemade ingenuity drivings, and that of course will be driving Uganda's transformation.
From government to establish a cancer cell line lab where I am able to tell that this plant can deal with this type of cancer, because there are many types of cancers.
The first ever Uganda National Science Summit has concluded in Kampala with the observation that knowledge-driven innovations have grown significantly across the country. Throughout the week, participants acknowledged the tireless work of Ugandan scientists tackling technological and health challenges through cutting-edge research and innovation. A key concern raised was Uganda's long-lasting reliance on costly imports of vaccine and drugs, a burden on the economy. But with the promising scientific breakthroughs, locally produced treatments are poised to become more available, affordable and sustainable as Uganda strengthens its pathogen economy.
can be standardized and it can be medicine and is not witchcraft. So that is even continuously still my goal. And today, I know most of the drugs that are used in chemotherapy, treatment of cancer, which is a very big burden to our country, and which is even a very big burden to the continent of Africa, most of all these treatments are of herbal origin. So that's why
At the heart of the closing ceremony was the prestigious Faces of Science Award presented to Dr. Matthias Magola, founder and managing director of Day Biopharma Limited. The award was received on his behalf by CEO Mr. Hitesh Apret.
A great moment for Day Biopharma, Dr. Matthias Mangula getting recognized by the Science and Technology Department of the country. Dr. Matthias Mangula, our founder director, he is basically a scientist. Okay, he has more than 100 patents in US. So the overall ecosystem is we have a CRO in US, Contract Research Organization, and we have another CRO in India. So there his science work is going on. Because in Uganda, we don't have that kind of capacity, that kind of capability. So he has taken over a CRO in US and another CRO in India. So there the science happens. So he has more than 100 patents on mRNA technology. I'm sure that you must have heard
Dr. Magola, renowned for his pharmaceutical innovations, had at the beginning of the Science Week delivered a compelling keynote address outlining his vision to position Uganda as a regional biopharma powerhouse.
What you see in Matuga is what they call real innovation. We are not only talking about manufacturing. We are talking about innovation. I'll give you an example. My first patent that I filed in the US, you've heard that I have more than 100 patents in the US, and I continue to file more to treat different diseases. But guess what? The first patent that I filed in the US is used for treatment of acute kidney failure.
The Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Thomas Tayewa, representing President Museveni, officiated the awarding presentation.
Uganda has focused on building capacity for research, development, technology transfer, and commercialization of innovations targeting disease control and management, such as vaccines, diagnostics, therapeutics, and other inputs, such as biologics, personal protective equipment, biomedical equipment, among others. This sector is prime for the African market, where the pharmaceutical industry is worth USD 20 billion and is predicted to reach USD 70 billion by 2030.
Science, Technology and Innovation Minister Dr. Monica Museneo hailed Dr. Magola as a national treasure, citing his leadership in establishing Uganda's first large-scale biopharma facility in Matuga, in Wakiso district.
We have also launched the Made in Uganda supermarket. This is our marketing platform, which we have branded to take products innovated in Uganda. Uganda has been well known as a producer of raw materials, but not as a producer of very high value added products. And so we need to have a very concerted effort to make sure that we are marketing this.
Other honorees included Dr. Edward Kazaire, Dr. Grace Nambatia, Dr. Godfrey Asea, and Paul Isaac Musasizi, CEO of Kira Motors Corporation.
Currently, I am on a journey of standardizing 3 cancer drugs, and I'm doing this research at Baraza University of Science and Technology, where I'm pursuing my PhD in medicine. So we hope that once we are able to finish up on this, we will also save Uganda on the burden of $45 million US, which we spend on management of cancer every year. So
Dr. Magola's company has filed over 100 patents with the US Patent and Trademark Office, developed a universal foot and mouth disease vaccine, and pioneered affordable RNA-based cancer therapies, earning global recognition from Ghana to India. Kololo buzzed with energy as tents showcased scalable innovations from solar irrigation systems and telemedicine platforms to electric motorcycles. A standout attraction was the Biopharma's $2.5 billion US facility, certified by the FDA, EMA, and WHO with the capacity to produce 1 billion mRNA vaccine doses annually.
Dr. Magula has got some kind of protein, and with that, whether it is diabetes, whether it is cancer, whether it is malaria, all those kind of medicines are going to be manufactured. The innovation is happening in US, but the manufacturing will happen in Uganda.
Rebecca Natongo, Deo Habimana, UBC News.
Here's your chance to win school fees for your child for a whole year. Just pay school fees using Momo. Dial *165 *80 hash. Select option 2 for school pay. Select option 1 to pay school fees. Enter the student number and amount and approve the transaction. You will now enter the draw to win school fees for your child for a whole year.
Uniquely ours. Explore Uganda.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
Step into a world of excellence, comfort, and pride with Royal Foam Furniture, crafted to perfection right here in Uganda. We bring you state-of-the-art living room furniture and bedding products at affordable prices. Our wide variety of mattresses include orthopedic, pillow top, spring mattresses suitable for institutions like hotels, and many others for home comfort. With every piece telling a story of royal excellence, our products are built with the highest quality materials made to last. Experience royalty with Royal Foam Furniture, proudly made in Uganda, so buy Uganda and build Uganda. Visit our showrooms at Ginger Road, Chambogo Junction, Bukoto Chisasi Road, and on Victoria Mall, Entebbe, on the 1st floor.
When you want to relax your body and refresh your mind, welcome to Hotel La Confidential, Aroa's premier destination for luxury and comfort. The only hotel in Aroa City offering a serene atmosphere, breathtaking scenery. Come and discover our exclusive wellness club with packages that include a fully equipped gym, a rejuvenating sauna, steam bath, and a great sky blue swimming pool. For events, our state-of-art conference halls and versatile event spaces are perfect for hosting shows shows, wedding receptions, birthdays, and more. Come and enjoy our cinema hall and unisex saloon, all designed to meet your entertainment and grooming needs. Bring your family and let your kids splash around in our beautiful kids water park. We are located on Arua Pakwachi Highway in the heart of Arua City. Don't wait. Visit us on www.hotelconfidential.com or call us on 0761 688 181.
In the neighborhood, near stagnant water and mosquito breeding sites, malaria lurks, always waiting to strike. But fear not, for here comes Mr. Vaxa, the ultimate protector against malaria. For years, malaria has been one of the biggest threats to children under 5, making them weak and even putting their lives at risk. But now, the government is introducing a new solution, the malaria vaccine. The malaria vaccine is now in the routine immunization schedule. The malaria vaccine is administered in 4 doses. At 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, and 18 months. This vaccine will provide extra protection against severe malaria. And don't forget, routine immunization protects children from many deadly diseases. Every vaccine matters. Visit the nearest health facility for routine immunization services today. Mr. Vaxa, the malaria vaccine is free, safe, and ready to protect our children. Will you join the fight and complete all 4 doses? For more information, call the Ministry of Health on 0800 100 066. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health.
And into the world of business, school gardens, once common in Uganda, are making a comeback in Mbale City through Ricolto's Food Smart Cities initiative. 10 schools are reviving farming to boost students' nutrition and practical skills. Now, teachers and students are embracing the program, linking classroom lessons to real-life agriculture. Learners like Mwajuma Kirabo are discovering farming for the first time. Ricolto's Wilbur Kakaire says the goal is to nurture a self-reliant, food-secure generation with strong community support already taking root.
There was a time when school gardens and livestock farms were as common in Ugandan schools as morning assemblies and chalk dust. These green spaces not only supplemented student meals but instilled values of self-reliance and hands-on agricultural skills. Over the years, however, academic pressure took over. Textbooks replaced halls and farming slowly faded from school routines. Now that trend is reversing. In a bold move to restore this vital tradition, Ricolto, an international network with over 40 years of experience in sustainable food systems, is rolling out a transformative school gardening initiative in 10 Mbale city schools, 8 primary and 2 secondary.
We had a train of trainers for teachers, first of all, to see that they are able to sustain this project when it starts, when we have the school gardens re-established across all the schools. And now, from that point on, we saw that the schools were really positive about the project. They embraced, revamping the school garden model.
This is part of Ricolto's global Food Smart Cities agenda, aimed at making nutritious food accessible both at school and home, while restoring dignity and pride in farming, even in urban settings.
We actually work towards ensuring that we have a sustainable income for farmers, as well as having a nutritious and affordable food for everyone.
Wilbur Kakaire, Ricolto's school feeding program coordinator, says reconnecting learners with agriculture is key to nurturing a food-secure and self-sufficient generation.
These are the most primary skills that every pupil would need when they go back home, because at the end of the day, I would say that more than 80% of all these kids fall back to agriculture. That's going to be their mainstay.
To kickstart the program, Ricolto trained trainer teachers like Martha Ndiabahachi and Asperia K, who say the results are already promising.
Most of these learners, they love these projects because it's part of relaxation. Like they love coming out of class to come and have some other skills as they rest their mind.
The reason we have this garden is to skill the learners
with life skills on growing different things, especially in the urban centers.
Other participating schools are praising the program for its multiple benefits.
We have used whatever we harvest out of it to spice our grains, our beans, and children have picked a lot of interest in whatever they are being provided.
On Wednesdays and Fridays we have skuma to add it on to our dish. That helps a child to develop. It has iron, which helps in the formation of blood, vitamins and all.
I really thank God because I got a lot of experience out of this. Trust me, in my vacation, I am going to start with this.
With strong community involvement and a growing sense of ownership among students and staff, Rikolto's initiative is doing more than just planting crops. It's cultivating a new generation equipped with both knowledge and life skills. Charity Marion Imnat and Muhammad Iga for UBC News.
Brought to you by
And into the world of sports, Chanja High School continues to shine in the Uganda Senior Secondary School Sports Association USA Games, topping the PG District Netball 2025 qualifiers held at Allen Vera Stanley School, Nachirebe. Well, that's all we had time for. Thank you once again for choosing us. My name is Patricia Lokoma Mpango. Dorothy Namiyomba has been with us on sign language. Let's meet again at 10 o'clock.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.